Hello, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of the Marble Invites talk show. I am joined this time with Spenny of the Bourne Network, the Bourne Network's Marble Championship. Spenny, would you like to introduce yourself, perhaps?
Yes, hi. If you didn't hear it the first two times, I am Spinny from the Bourne Network's Marble Championship, the host of Marble Invite Season 3, and the owner of my beloved Starlights, who are, uh, well, as we've seen from these first three events, average, I guess.
They're doing pretty good. Yeah, they're doing like solid, I think.
Not medals. So,
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
because
they're known
like
for their gold medals,
a certain
so,
other team,
and they haven't gotten any.
yeah, a certain other team
Yeah, the
decides to take
Time
all the
Watchers.
medals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get to the Time Watchers. Let's what are we
Yeah.
starting on here,
First
Biscuit?
of all, yeah, as the title should say, this is a recap of events 1 to 3 of the Marble Invites. Now, I'm going to be frank, this is being recorded before any of those events have been released or even I've seen the commentary of. So, a lot of
But
yeah,
we know what happens.
we know what
So because
happens.
we can see the future. It's not because we're part of the MSCC. We can just see the future.
So anyway, yeah, let's start with the opening ceremony. It was peak, I
It
assume.
was. Angus filmed it and edited it all himself and got it to us about a few hours before the premiere, which was lovely of him. So
It's wonderful. So yeah, I think that's all we need to say for that one. It was a great opening
I
ceremony.
yeah, I'm in it. My marble's in it, so bask in the glory of my marble.
I will say I do
I'm
think
I'm wearing a suit right now, so maybe my marble looks a bit different to what you see in the opening ceremony. But I thought I'd look nice for this talk show appearance.
yeah.
Bad
So
idea in hindsight.
so I will say this is probably objectively the best version of balancing ever, if mainly because of one thing, and that is the cat.
Oh yes, that
Yeah.
is Blossom, the lovely mascot of Marble Invite Season
Mm.
3. Everyone, if you didn't say hi to Blossom when she showed up, then um, I probably shouldn't say that
So yeah,
in
at that
public.
point
Actually,
the season basically peaked. It was never getting that good again. But it's still
no. And we didn't get a single bullseye, which is if you've obviously watched the three episodes if you're
yeah.
listening to this. So
Yeah.
TBN bouncing has had a bullseye for like the past few seasons, so I brought it in, and no one even got close to it. Probably the Blue Moons were the closest on the third run, and then it
Yeah.
was all downhill from there. At least in terms of bullseye hitting.
Yeah, it was like none of them were really that like were getting the bullseye. It was very hard. I'm glad this version had the bullseye though. It's a staple of TBN, but it also means I
I
don't see it coming back ever again in Marble Invites, which is
Well,
fine.
I think maybe we just had a bunch of low skilled teams. Maybe if we had some higher skilled teams like
Like the diving dolphins.
I was gonna I was no, not the diving dolphins. I was gonna say the foresters, but then I realized they demoed it and they didn't get the bullseye either. So
Oh yeah, Foresters. Yeah,
my
they started the event and they were mid.
oh well, I mean yeah, mid because they would have been pretty much eighth.
Yeah, I think they
So
tied with like the laser eyes. Like
yes, almost exactly, pretty
yeah.
much.
So anyway, so we obviously started the event with like the starlights, and they didn't do bad.
They well, it looked a bit nerving when they only went 1 point better than the Foresters, but as we saw, most of the teams were even worse
Oh yeah,
somehow.
I,
So
I will say this was like a relatively low scoring version of balancing, like compared to season 2 where most of them made it like really far. This one they were
well,
usually around like the mid pack they fell off in.
I mean, with season 2, um, it was like a different board, different scoring,
Yeah,
like a shorter board, but I guess maybe I don't know more.
less.
I'd say more difficult, but then a lot of marbles finished that. So yeah, this was more traditional, like balancing than the like any funky new way of doing it. Just pretty much full tradition,
Yeah,
apart from the bullseye.
yeah. Um, Abstract Aquatics are back. But this first event, it
Yeah,
looked like they were kind
back with
of.
a bang into their heads because they got lost.
Yeah, that was rough. Like first event, like champions from like last season. Uh, it just disappointing to see from like former champions. Luckily, our other returning team managed to do a bit better. I say
Thing is that like you can't even use the excuse like, oh, different marbles. It's literally the same marbles that Imp used in season 2. He
yeah.
mailed them to us specifically, so it is pretty interesting to see them start so poorly.
To be fair, I don't
But
recall how they did in season one's version of balancing. They might have been bad there. Let me go check.
yes, do that. Meanwhile, I'll
Okay, no, they
entertain the
got fifth. They
audience.
have no excuse.
Oh, damn it, that was too quick.
Yeah.
I'll entertain some other time. Okay, yeah. So no excuse for that show. The Pixies tried to do worse than them, but
They weren't
even then,
they weren't they were too successful, I guess.
I will also um, just I'm gonna make a quick public apology right now. When we were doing the commentary for balancing, the King Crabs had they went P1 after their run. They got like 360 points. And I, for some reason, just completely zoned out at the time. And I was waffling on about how, like, they had the best first half of any season. And this is not looking like they're going to equal that while they're going P1. And then I suddenly just I don't know. I was completely zoned out for like a few seconds there, and then I realized, wait, they went P1. Whoops. Roll it back. But
it's okay.
I think
I mean, it's the King Crab,
other than
so
that, me and Ramen cooked.
I I believe that 100%. And
He hasn't seen it yet, everyone.
well, yeah. Again, like I said, we recorded this ahead of time,
He's
so
he's he's pretending. He's a fake fan. He doesn't watch it. Probably because the king crabs are in it.
I know. Yeah, how yucky. It should have been Team Pixie after
Yeah.
they're
Well,
eighth in the B League.
if we had a team Pixie and the Pixies, I think a black hole would just tear open
I don't know.
in the middle of filming.
We had like the flamethrowers and the flaming cobras.
Oh, hey, you shush you.
Hey, no, I like the flaming cobras. They're chill. I'm chill with them.
Good. That's what I like to hear. Right. Anything else about balancing worth talking about apart from the?
I
Oh
will.
wait, of course. Apart from the fact that the Time Watchers back-to-back golds in season 2 and season 3 balancing, so bloody hell.
Yeah, for the second balancing win, and honestly, a great start to the season. And it's totally, but I wonder if they're gonna keep up the momentum. Whoa, spoiler, they do,
Well,
they do,
yes,
they do.
they have kept it up with 3 medals and 3 events, 2 of them being golds. What are we going to do?
Yeah. So, I'm gonna check. I think okay. I would like to say just like overall, just congratulations for like the Time Watchers, King Crabs, and Poseidons for winning medals in this event. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I said a good thing about the King Crabs. That's crazy.
Yeah, if you could hear me clapping, but you couldn't see me clapping because my marble arms are actually invisible. You know, like the VeggieTales. Remember, did you watch VeggieTales when you were younger?
I think I
And they
saw
kind of
like
held
a
things with
few
like
episodes.
invisible arms.
I think I've seen like a few episodes.
I think they inspired this.
Yeah, Spenny is actually a vegetable right now.
Wow. Okay, that is true, but still,
It's a
how dare you?
very large pea.
Ah, I get it because I'm a green marble. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Anyway, I feel like it isn't a first event if we don't talk badly about how the QML representative is doing. So
Golden cheeses feeding straight off of the Green Lotus.
yeah,
Or what do we have to call them? The Green Supreme now? Or whatever they called.
they were. I think we can call them Green Lotus. They're Green Lotus in season 2, so I think we can call them the Green
Aye.
Lotus in this scenario.
But, I mean, it only started that way.
Yeah, they actually
We
are
saw
doing okay now. Like they're actually in like okay, they're in like 14th. Never mind. I was wrong.
Well, a medal early. They've gotten a medal this early, which it cannot be said about the Green Lotus. So
Wait, did I say 14th? No, I meant
it's
ninth.
a
Oh yeah, I forgot about the medal. Ninth. Yeah. But still, like a little not great, but considering how the deep divers and Green Lotus started, this is like miraculous.
pretty much. Ramen is on track to have his best Marble Invites finish ever, which is like the easiest thing to do because
Yeah, they just have to beat like the
dive
12th
deep
place.
divers and yeah,
Can you?
that shouldn't be hard.
I think.
Right.
I think like should we talk about like what strategies work well in balancing or something like that?
I prefer this. I think a really good strategy is staying on the beam.
That's
I think that
fair.
works
I think
really
I think that
well.
is
And
a
it gets
pretty.
you a lot of points.
That's true. I think overall the teams that did better are the ones that stayed on the beam for the longest amount of time.
Dude, you're nailing it right now.
Exactly. It's for like something
And
actually. Collisions with the other marbles should be like just avoided as much as possible.
yeah, and bloody starlights just whacked into each other right at the beginning. So it's kind of a miracle two of their marbles managed to hold on to the orange bit,
Yeah.
the orange section.
Anyway,
But
I
yeah,
think.
the one oh sorry, yeah, you were.
No, yeah, no, you continue. Sorry.
No, the blue moons, three of their marbles just absolutely dipped. Like understandable, have a good day. But that one marble just straight on to the finish. Very impressive run from that specific marble. I can't remember which athlete it was at this moment, but like even though actually didn't even finish on the podium with that finisher, but I think as an individual run, that individual marble was probably the most impressive, just because of
Yeah.
how it managed to get right close to the edge of the beam, but then straddle it to the end.
Yeah. Good performance by that marble specifically. Anyway, I think it's time to go on to sprints.
All right, sprint, zoom, zoom, the Neum event, the event where marbles go burr.
I'm gonna be like 100% honest. Like I know we said this about balancing, but that was mostly a joke because of the cat. Even though the cat does kind of make it the best version of balancing, this is one of the best versions of sprint, like unironically, that I've seen.
Yeah, I remember like this. The sprint in season two was like that wide open, no lanes, so just kind of get to the end, whatever path you seem to be
Yeah,
taking.
and I think that still
And
worked out. But I think
it
this is a good
worked
one.
out, and it's a fantastic way to do the event, you know. But when we were making season three and we had the sprint as an event, I just thought like I really want to do this event with lanes. I want it to just be about like track. I want it to be proper like track sprinting. And so I went out to local hardware store, bought a giant board, and just full DIY'd it. And I think it came out honestly so good. I couldn't be happier with it.
Nice, and I'm pretty sad. I'm pretty happy with what turned out as well. As if we ignore what the what Cake did. Um,
Cake. Yeah. But hey, you know what? At least Cake lost to the eventual gold medalist.
yeah, it was just an unlucky heat. Trust.
Yeah, and speaking of the gold medalist, did I say that right? Medalist, yes.
Yeah,
Fairy from the Pixies, a marble that doesn't even actually exist in Cold Skulls League.
I'd like to mention this is like out of these three events, two of them were won by individuals that don't exist. Because like event three was won by Cuckoo, I think it's Cuckoo, of the
Could,
Time Watchers.
yeah.
I invented them. How do I not know how to pronounce it? Uh, so yeah,
Yeah, we are ups to the marbles that don't exist.
yeah. I guess maybe these marble invites like chosen like the marbles that were chosen. Maybe they're not that good. All things to them.
Nah, Pixie will have their time, and Kronos and the other marble that I definitely remember the name
I
of.
think it's Luna for this season.
Kronos and Luna. Well, look, the Time Watchers have three medals. What could Kronos and Luna possibly do to screw this up?
I don't remember if this is foreshadowing or not. It could be, or it couldn't be.
Who knows? Will the Time Watchers win, or will that be their last medal? Who knows? Literally, I don't know. We haven't even filmed it yet.
Yeah, we're very behind. Um,
Kidding, we have, but anyway, yes. So yeah, Fairy uh, photo finished pretty much every single race they were in, but barely survived, and then ended up getting the gold, which is a rather impressive run.
yeah. Um, I would like to mention this is like a lot of sprints have the issue where like they don't. There aren't a lot of passes in the middle of the race. It's usually like from the beginning to the end. It's pretty like consistent what
Don't
each team is
worry,
doing.
Orion sorted that out. Went from first to third in the middle of the track.
Yeah, I can tell. So like teams like the King Crabs choked, like Puffy choked a bit and lost to a photo finish. Um, Orion choked obviously. A lot of teams. Yeah, Heat 4, I would like to mention, like, really close between three marbles. Golden Cheese is just at the wrong end of that exchange, which is unfortunate for them. Um,
Yeah, the ninth to 16th graphic is insane because 10th to 16th is all like, the average 5.1 slowish times, and then the golden cheese is in ninth with a almost a sub 5 and still going out in the heats is very unlucky.
yeah, I would like to say this was also, like, a terrible event for, like, electric themed teams, because Electric Energy and John Jolts both took bottom two in this event,
Ugh,
which is kind of ironic, because
unlucky for the Dawn
normally
Jolts.
I
I just like,
I
no,
normally
yeah,
like
sorry, you go.
I normally like relate like electricity to like speed and stuff, especially as a Pokemon fan. But this one did not go. This was not like
Charizard is better.
that's crazy. And Charizard is pretty cool, I will say. Uh,
Yes, my man. Yeah, John Jolt. I just like to say the name John Jolts. I think it's a funny name, and I think the team is also being really funny
I love
because they're not doing well.
I love Jonathan Jolt.
They started bouncing was good. They had that. They started with a fifth, and then sprint and distance dragged. Not even close to that. So
Yeah.
here's hoping that they improve
Here's hoping they
because I
don't,
like the John Jolt.
because I think they should do
What?
worse than the Pastry Party.
Yeah. Well, how have the pastry party been doing so far?
Better than the John Jolts. And the
Yeah,
Scorpiers,
that's
actually.
fair.
We're currently the best I'll go to team right now. In our 14th
And
place.
isn't that the goal?
Yeah,
The
just
ultimate goal is to be the best Algodo team.
yeah. And currently we're doing that by like 2 points and while still in 14th place. And my
I
back
also want to
is
mention semi-final 2 had Scaly in it, and Angus was actually telling me Scaly's worst ever result in any kind of sprint event is fifth. So Scaly actually equaled their worst ever sprint result here.
dang. Scaly's washed. I can't believe it.
Yeah, honestly, they lost to who'd they lose to? It was a photo finish with Fairy and possibly the Whitecaps.
Dang.
I
Imagine
think,
losing
if I'm remembering right.
to the stinky Whitecaps.
Yeah. What did they even do in their home comp? Probably only got 2 championships.
Yeah, speaking of stinky runs, Green Dragons semifinals won.
Ugh,
That
yuck.
was a
What was that, bro?
they the fact that they advanced is like in Heat 1 good on them, but Heat 2 was just not their semifinals run was just rough.
Maybe they thought it was a victory lap or something.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't
they
know.
thought they already
Then
won.
they literally even jumped. If you go back and watch the video and like look at the photo finish or when it slows down the ending, the Green Dragons just full on jump
Yeah,
for no reason. So maybe they were just vibing. Who knows?
yeah. Anyway, yeah, again, congratulations to the podium, which obviously includes Pixie of, well, not actually, it was Fairy. It was Fairy of the Pixies. Sub one of the Whitecaps. I'm gonna have to check that out. Wait, Whirlpool of the
Yeah,
Whitecaps.
yeah, it
Okay.
was. Yeah, Whirlpool, the captain for the Whitecaps, bringing it home.
Oh yeah, also with the fastest time of the day with a sub 5 second run in the semifinals.
Um, Actually, I'm going to stop you right there because Team Watermelon with their Captain Melly did a 4.98,
Melly
while
isn't
Whirlpool did a
real. Melly
4.99.
should have gone invited then over the Starlights.
And what? Yeah, okay, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got nothing to fight that. Yeah, Melly. But yeah, Melly's run, obviously not actually matter, but in the actual run, in the actual event, Whirlpool, yeah, fastest time. Only sub 5 of the entire event.
Yeah.
So, very good run.
Yeah. And Soul of the Time Watchers for bringing in the second medal for the Time Watchers in a row, and also not existing.
Actually, third medal in a row because the Time Watchers medaled in the Towering Inferno in the last event of season 2.
Okay, if we're counting that, then yeah, third event in a row.
But yeah, for this season, second in a row, yes.
So yeah, that was sprint. Uh, any strategies? Just go fast, I suppose.
Go fast. Don't bounce off the walls like a bloody bouncing castle like
Go
Orion did in the semi
forward,
final.
not upwards.
Mm.
Green Dragons probably needed that.
Yes, Green Dragons thought it was high jump or long jump or something. They jumped. I don't know why.
It
There
was
was nothing.
hurdles.
Anyway, all right. Distance drag, event 3, and boom, Time Watchers out of nowhere in the final run of the event take their second gold medal to extend their. What is their lead? Is
It's like
their lead is already
30.
over a gold medal?
It's like
Yeah,
33 or
it's
something points. 32 points.
32 points. Yes,
And I think it's like
32-point
not
lead over
just because
second.
like the
That
Time
is
Watchers have been
crazy.
nuts, but it's also because like the other teams themselves have been pretty inconsistent. Because take a look at
Hey,
like the Pixies who are in second right now. Um, they have a gold medal, but outside that gold medal, they have 8 points in 2 events, which is like a 4 PPE outside of that gold. So very much inconsistent.
yes, they have 4 PP.
This is a family friendly channel, Spenny. I can't believe you'd say that.
Biscuit, you of all people are the one saying that. That is crazy.
And
But yes, Pixies are in second, despite like the gold medal is pretty much the only reason there. And yeah, as you say, every team is sort of being very inconsistent, and then you got the Time Watchers who have back to back to back medals. So no matter what happens in the tag team funnels, which is the next event coming up, they will be leading no matter what, even
they're,
if they get last and the Pixies get gold.
they're actually gonna hit like that little mystery box that we hid on the course, and then it's gonna make them lose 10 points.
Oh, dang it, I was hoping for a ray gun.
Yeah, unfortunate. I will say some teams.
You never played Black
Okay,
Ops Zombies, did you?
no, never. So as for the runs themselves, some of them went. So since only your best run matters, obviously some of them went for like they did poorly in one run, did really well the next. Poseidon's, for example,
Good strategy.
their
Very good strategy. It
their
does work.
yeah, their Poseidon's one of their runs was quite literally, I think, the worst of the. Yeah, it was tied
You,
for the worst with the
yeah,
Scorpioneers.
tied with. No, it was with the Whitecaps.
Oh wait, what? Wait,
I
what?
think it was. I think it was the Whitecaps. Was it?
No, the
Oh no,
Whitecaps
sorry. The
we're talking about.
Whitecaps were just last overall.
Yeah,
Sorry, yeah, I'm getting that
Scorpions
wrong. It was.
and Poseidon's had a 106.8 centimeter run. But still, the Poseidons managed to get fifth. This is because of their other run being quite good. So I think like just doing well on specifically one run is better because like some teams were like really consistent, like the Starlights and Pastry Party both only had a zero point 0.1 centimeter difference between their runs.
And yeah, that ultimately killed them. Really,
And
but I
they're
tell you
mid.
what,
Like Pastry
the
Party got
Starlights
seventh.
were in seventh. Starlights were in seventh out of 8 after the first half, so that was looking pretty dire. But
Yeah.
luckily, heats 3 and 4 were very mid,
Yeah.
so that saved us a bit of points.
And again, like another event won by a marble that isn't real.
Oh yeah, Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Actually, a reserve member even.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, this did seem like a pretty reserve heavy event, especially. I mean, it was like an all reserve demo run as well. We don't talk about the Windbreakers run. We don't talk about the Windbreakers.
Yes. Who went the furthest? Say the name real quick.
I think it was Roots. That's a kind of weird name. I think
Yeah,
is that a
my
gardener's member?
boy.
I think that's a
Bro,
gardener's
he was
member.
having nah, bro. You mad? You so mad, bro. Cope harder. Foresters with a demo gold. They're gonna win every demo gold from here on out. I'll tell you that much.
I feel like there's something immensely pathetic about your favorite team winning in a league that you made,
Shush, shush you.
and then like bragging about that. Um, what else happened? Oh yeah, Electric Energy. They got a silver, which they desperately needed
Yes,
after their awful first two events.
and same with the golden cheeses.
Yeah.
So, as we were saying before, Ramen's gotten a medal already in the third event, the
Well,
fastest that QML has ever gotten a medal in Marble Invites.
I think this is like the highest a QML representative has ever been in the standings. Like unless the deep divers have been above ninth at some points, which I don't think they have.
I no, I don't think so, but we could be wrong,
Yeah,
and I
so
can't be bothered searching it up.
that would mean that like the QML has never been in so far has never been in the top half of the Marble Invite standings, which is honestly nuts because they've been
They're
here for a
right on
while.
the cusp of it now, so one
They're
more good event,
right
and
there.
the cheeses
It's
could.
right there. I believe in them.
Tag team funnels up next. Have the
Shoot,
golden cheeses ever done funnels?
they've done funnel jumping. I don't know how to.
No,
I
so
don't
they're gonna jump out of the funnels. That's what you're telling me. Okay.
know. But they're also not very experienced with duo events because Ramen hates duo events. So maybe this is not gonna
Yes.
look good for them.
Who got? Okay, so we've talked about the medalists.
Who
Who
got?
just missed out of
Oh
the
yeah,
medal?
wait. Uh,
I can't remember.
fourth
Oh, was
was
it the
the.
aquatics?
I think that's the second time in a row they've gotten fourth.
Yes. So, hey, yeah, and I was gonna mention that earlier, but we were talking about the first event. But abstract aquatics dead last in balancing, so it looked like another blood moons, but back-to-back fourths has brought them right back into it.
Yeah, they're in 10th right now, which is not great, but like it's like I mean it's only 9 points away from second, so it's not like bad. So like a good medal in this next
I
event, I think could
It
really propel them up into the standings and make them another threat again.
also makes the Time Watch's 32-point lead just seem so insane.
Yeah. Like I'm like a
Everyone
hundred.
is.
Yeah, I like the difference between first and second is way greater than the difference between second and 16th.
That's wild.
Like actually,
They have a chip on their shoulder. They
not
genuinely do.
not only that, like Time Watchers like have more points than second and third place combined.
Oh no.
So I think
Oh
the Time
dear.
Watchers are doing pretty well. Let's
We
just
have,
say,
we've just cursed them now. We have literally just cursed them. They're gonna they're
oh,
probably gonna do trash now.
oh no, I like the Time Watchers.
Commentators curse. Here it goes.
Yeah, this was Spenny's doing.
For the sake for the sake of a title fight, maybe we want that to happen. But
I mean, we
no,
already know that like the pastry party are
you
gonna win the
should never
next
want
nine
marbles to
events.
do bad. You should only ever want the king crabs to do bad. Every other marble,
King
you should
crabs
never
are
want them
actually
to
not
do bad.
marbles. They're actually bouncy balls if you think about it like really hard.
No, you mean if you think about it really bouncy, because they're bouncy, not hard. Oh,
Right.
I need to go to sleep. Oh god.
All right. I think like what other things can we talk about? Oh yeah, Cat's Eyes teams are doing pretty well.
Who we have? We have, oh yes, Pixies in second, Poseidons.
In third,
Yeah, they started with their middle. They're in third. Yeah, wow. And then the Loser Eyes. Sorry, Laser Eyes.
and they're doing
Where are
well
they?
too. They're in sixth.
Oh wow, yeah. So well done,
Unfortunately,
Getso team.
Loser could not pull out a top half finish in sprint, which is very tragic. I know, but I don't know.
No, in a crazy in a crazy set of circumstances, Loser lost.
Okay, four-way tie
That's
in the mid
crazy.
pack for 24 points between Electric Energy, King Crabs, Golden Cheese, and Abstract Aquatics. So that's kind of cool.
Who do you think's going to get the best of that in the funnels?
In the
So we
funnel.
can also talk about how we think these teams are going to do going forward.
Okay, tag team funnels. Between those four, I'm not entirely sure. I know it's not going to be the Golden Cheeses because I think it's going to be the Abstract Aquatics because they're the only ones that I know of that have experience in this kind of event. I think.
The the wait, who was it? It was the Aquatics, Cheeses, Electric Energy,
The king carbs.
and the King Carbs. See, they're forgettable, man. I tell you, that's crazy. Um, but King Carbs, they've done funnels before, and they were pretty good in season 1 and 2, both of them. Electric Energy, I can't remember how they did in season 1 and season 2. I think they definitely got top half at least. So it is looking very dire for the Golden Cheeses as far as that whole four-way battle is concerned in the funnels.
Yeah. As for other teams, I think will do well. Like specifically, it's funnels. I feel like the grayscales have to do well here.
The grayscales. I mean, I guess we could talk about the TDE season 5 finale
Yeah.
where
As of the
Shady
time,
absolutely clutched up.
yeah, as the time we were recording this, like the grayscales just won Tour de Endurance. But right now they're kind of doing not great. They're in 12th right now.
I will say they had my favorite balancing run though. How they just kind of all followed each other off. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. As for other teams that I don't really know who else could do well. Probably not the Pixies, considering they're quite literally an individual. Oh shoot! Wait. Tag
But
team funnels, duo events. This is gonna be another Time Watchers destruction, isn't it? Because like Time Watchers, they are a
yeah, it's
duo.
yes, and will most likely be the two actual members of the team as well, Kronos and Luna.
Yeah, that would be fire.
Who else? Well, hey, I'll tell you this much: the Starlights, they're the only team here that has done tag team funnels before because it's pretty much a TBN exclusive. Although I think there was in Marble Clash competition in season 2, called Duo Funnels.
So.
So that was cool, but wasn't it?
I think so. I want to say there was one like Marvel Machine Mania as well with like I'm not sure if the Abstract Aquatics like participated in it, but there was definitely like
But
a
yeah,
dual funnel thing.
the Starlights did tag team funnels in TBN season 4, and they got 15th. So even
Yikes.
though they've done this event before, there is very little hope for them.
Yeah, that's a little rough, not gonna lie. But yeah, I think that's enough for tag team funnels. Block pushing.
Block pushing, that is where I'm banking on all of my Starlights hope. That's where we're starting our gold medal streak right there.
I'm just wondering, there isn't like a Gravitrap. There is like one. Okay, no, there's biathlon, which I think y'all will probably do well in.
I'm just terrified of the shooting. Like, we could have a great run, but if we shoot like an absolute doozy, then it'll be all for naught.
Yeah.
But we can worry about that when we get there. That is well down the line as far as we're concerned
I
at the
will say,
moment.
as far as block pushing goes, there are quite some teams I'm worried about that will probably do pretty poorly. Again, we have quite a few cat-sized teams there, and they're usually
Grayscales in the mud. Grayscales are so in the mud. I can tell you that much right now. And that's not me spoiling things. That's just me saying it as because they're fiber optics,
I
and fiber optics and block pushing do not go well.
I want to say that, but at the same time, the grayscales have been surprisingly solid in block bumping in Tour de Endurance, and you said it's those same marbles. So
Yes, but like block bumping, I feel is a completely a different move set or skill set to block pushing. I think there's a lot because there's a lot more speed and a lot more individual
yeah,
like
I suppose.
so
But like,
I think if the grayscales don't get last, I would say that it is a reasonable success for them. But hey, maybe they could get top half.
sure,
And if that does, then I'll tell you what, Angus is going to be super happy.
yeah. Um, yeah. Any teams we think will do well in block pushing, particular? I'm not sure. I'm gonna be frank. I don't remember
Uh,
how most of these teams
well,
do in block.
apart from the Starlights, I'm almost sure they're getting top half. Abstract Aquatics, did we have block pushing in season 2, or did we have any pushing events at all?
We had jousting or some
Jousting.
block dueling,
Ah, yes, block dueling.
and
Who won that?
let's take it was like night to night one, I think I want to say,
That tracks.
Okay,
But
abstract
no
aquatics got
Knights of
silver.
Night or
Wait,
White.
abstract aquatics got silver.
Oh, uh oh.
Also, something to note: Time
Yeah.
Watchers got 4. So
Time Watchers got 4. Okay, so yeah. So the two returnees from last season have a pretty good chance of block pushing based on the block dueling
well, yeah, but block dueling is
prowess that
like
they showed.
very much a different kind of event. Like especially like I feel like block dueling is especially based on speed, like how fast you can get through the funnel and get to the block first.
Well, Biscuit, how do you think Pastry Party are going to do in block pushing?
Well, their last block pushing event, they got a medal. I'm pretty sure, so I'd say pretty good.
Okay, but that was on Algadoo. These are real marbles pushing real blocks.
And they're gonna do really good.
That was a good one.
Eh. So yeah. Anyway, that leaves us with the relay.
Aye, and the as far as the what do you call it? Oh my gosh, I'm having the biggest brain fart right now. Skyrail, that's it. As far as Skyrail in general goes, the Starlights have been pretty much the team to beat in TB and any TB and
I
Skyrail,
mean,
but
Frank, I
the
completely forgot this
transitions
was
between
Skyrail.
marbles.
I completely forgot this
Yes,
was Skyrail.
it's the Skyrail track similar to the Bourne Networks Marvel Championship final season qualifiers relay. Almost the same, not quite the same track, but it's exactly the same format with the two
You
lanes.
know who would have done really well in
On
this
like a
event? The
who
diving
would have done really
dolphins.
well in this event. No, they wouldn't have. Well, I mean, they're not frosted anymore, so maybe they'd get like, maybe lower mid pack if they were lucky.
Diving dolphins would have won the season. I think they should have been here over. Not even the Starlight. I think they should have been here over the Golden Cheeses.
Yeah, well, I agree with that.
Yeah, we just remove the QML spot and give 2 for Spenny for the TBN.
You know what? I've this is sounding good to me. I tell you what, if we get to the halfway point of the season and the golden cheeses are in 12th or lower, then I think we switch them out. We go all Red Bull on them.
I think yeah, that's a good plan. And if we have to replace them with another
Uh,
QML team because of stuff like that, I think the pumpkin patch should definitely get their time to shine because they're very cool and epic and awesome.
like I don't like the deep divers, but like the deep divers are literally like the savage speeders of QML. So I feel like just based on their entire careers, even though they had a bad season one, they pretty much deserve every invite
Yeah.
just like based on their talent.
Here's the thing. I think like
But yeah,
season 4, I think
at the
Rose
same time,
Bullets probably get invited before them.
maybe. But would Ramen really submit another Cat's Eye team after what happened with the Green Lotus?
Yeah. I think he would.
Yeah, probably.
What were we
Surely
talking?
red is better than green.
We were talking about something relay related, I think.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. The Starlights on relay is going to come down to the transitions between the marbles. Because if it was just a straight race on Skyrail, this is guaranteed gold, and I'm not even joking.
I can
So
confirm that
it's going to
Pastry
come down to
Party.
the transitions.
I can confirm Pastry Party has never done a relay. So
Never done a relay, not even an Algadoo relay. That's
not
interesting.
they are gonna do one soon in season 5, but they haven't done one yet.
All right, let's go. Let's just go through all. Let's rapid fire all the teams. All right. Um, Golden Cheeses. How are they going to do? Let's have some rapid fire answers here.
Right. I think they did well in their last relay. I want to say so. I think they'll do pretty solidly. I think like they won't do well in event 4, but with how they'll do in event 5, they're gonna do well enough to get into the top half. Or event 6. What is
Well,
this? Event 6.
the Golden Cheeses are going to get fourth in block pushing. That's just a guarantee because they get fourth in every single pushing event in QML.
Oh yeah,
So,
that too.
Electric Energy. Have they ever done Sky? Actually, I don't think a few. There's quite a few of these teams have never done Skyrail before, or at least not in this like way.
Yeah, I don't know how electric. I don't have a good feeling about electric energy. I don't know why. They just
John Jolt. The John Jolts.
John Jolts have done relay. They have finished it, which is a good sign.
Wow, they finished a relay. That is fantastic. Great for them.
I'm gonna check. I can check like right now what how they did in last relay
Okay.
because they pretty
While
much
you do that, I'm just gonna rapid fire this. All right, Golden Cheeses, they're gonna do
John
trash.
Jolts were mid.
Electric Energy, they're gonna do trash. John Jolts, they're gonna do trash. Pastry Party, they're gonna do trash. Abstract Aquatics, they're gonna do trash. Laser Eyes, they're gonna do trash. Green Dragons, they're gonna do trash. White Caps, probably trash. Actually, you know, I'm gonna be serious about the White Caps. Mid pack. Scorperias, probably trash. Blue Moons, probably trash. Grayscales, probably trash. Starlights, they're gonna get gold, and we're gonna enjoy it. King Crabs, they're gonna do trash. Pixies, they're gonna do trash. Time Watchers, they're probably gonna just completely dominate. Nah, they're gonna do trash. And the Poseidons, they're gonna do trash. So actually, every team's gonna do trash.
I do think like I could see Starlight's gold in the situation where in the finals, like just before the finals, they get randomly injured. And then the diving dolphins come in
Wow.
and they
Oh
take the
my
gold.
gosh.
They take the gold.
You are a deranged man.
Nuh-uh.
Uh, uh-huh. You
Nuh-uh.
like the diving dolphins. That is reason
Because
enough.
they're the best team ever.
Ever, but you didn't even put them at number one in your ranking, so you're lying already.
Because they don't get to exist as much as I would like because someone hates the diving dolphins. And that someone is the entire world.
Yeah, pretty much. But we're gonna see them unfrosted for the first time in a competition that I have coming up later this year. So
Yippee.
maybe they'll be just as bad, but not frosted.
They're gonna win everything.
Anyway, we should. This is Marble Invites, so we should probably talk about Marble Invites and
Yeah, for
not the
some
diving
reason the
dolphin.
diving dolphins still aren't relevant to Marvel Invites, despite the fact they should be. You know what? Next season I'm inviting the diving dolphins.
They're not even yours to invite. How could
I
you do that?
I'm gonna rename Cetacean Nations as diving dolphins, and they're gonna get instantly vetoed.
Honestly, like that would be better because I don't know if I'm gonna get flack for this, but Cetacean Nation is like the worst team in all custom comp. I'm sorry.
This is okay.
I'm never gonna be invited onto this channel again, so may as well just go full hundreds.
Yeah. Anyway, is there anything else we wanted to talk about? I think that was mostly it.
We can talk about the fact that we've been talking for 46 minutes already.
40...
So
Oh my god, this was a lot longer than I expected.
yes, but I think we went a little bit overboard here.
I think we went on a little
Uh,
bit of a tangent.
Hey, yeah, let's go for the full hour. Let's just go for the full 60.
What are we gonna yap about for 60 minutes? No, that's gonna be for the final one with like
Yes.
whoever we invite for that one. I mean, I already know who I'm inviting, but I'm not going to tell.
Oh, spoilers. Spoilers. He's gonna tell spoilers.
Okay, fine. I'll tell
Who is
you.
it?
It's going to be my little brother. My little
Okay,
brother
that
is
was
gonna it's
that was
gonna be
anticlimactic.
my little brother. He doesn't even watch Marvels, but it's gonna be my little brother. And we're gonna have a second guest as well, and it's gonna be Mark Rober.
Dang, Mark Rober, he's gonna sponsor the next season of Marble Invites and
Yeah,
give us
we're gonna
like a bunch of money,
he's gonna
and
yap
we're gonna have
about
to clean up like an entire beach or something.
so real.
Or is that Mr. Beast?
I think that was Mr. Beast. So yeah, until I can finally convince Mark Rober to come onto the channel. I guess yeah, that is all we have to talk about. Spenny,
Yes,
would you like to...
we kind of took a bit of the steam out of the episode 4, 5, and 6 one, but no.
So would you like
Let's
to
we'll just
say something, Spenny, to
like
as
I
like
have said
goodbye?
a lot of things
As like a
in
goodbye.
these 47 minutes that we've been talking. All right, I'll tell you this. This season of Marble Invites is so awesome, and despite all the banter and all the the trash we've thrown against the wall, well, maybe the king crabs deserve it, but like overall, this is an amazing season that we have. We're only 3 events in, and it's already like call me a little biased because it's my season, but I think we've just had such awesome events, and there's so many awesome events to come. We have so many awesome invitees, and you guys are going to enjoy the season so much. And I really hope you enjoy it just as much as we've enjoyed making it. So please stick around and enjoy this season of Marble Invites because it's going to be good.
I really hope the editor posted like an image of the Barack Obama giving a medal to himself meme. Anyway, thank you all for
Yes,
watching.
do it.
Anyway,
Do that. Please. If you don't do that, I am going to dox you.
anyway, thank you all for watching, and until we'll see you like in a couple weeks for the events 426 recap. Who I actually have decided who the special guest is, and I'm actually going to reveal it right now.
Who is it?
It's Viridian from the Viridian League. Yay!
Shout out to Viridian. Viridian has made a whole bunch of awesome stuff for the social medias and for the graphics. So
Yeah,
Viridian is amazing,
I
just like all of us, all the rest of the MSCC. MSCC. Did I say that right? Yes. Holy hell, I'm tired. I need to go to bed.
you should. Anyway, until next time, this is Rip Biscuit signing off, and Diving Dolphins are still the
This
best
is
team. Anyway,
Spinny. No, don't listen to him. Propaganda. Anti good team propaganda.
Diving Dolphins best team.